I want to speak about something that I call cocooning. When we see a butterfly, we see the intricate details, we see the beautiful colors, but we don't see the process behind what it's going through. The butterfly, when it's first a caterpillar, basically cocoons itself and it dissolves itself in its own flesh, in its own juices, essentially, and then becomes what you now see or what we now see as a butterfly. That process is a very, I would say a traumatic one. It's quite traumatic. It's a silent one. It's one that people don't see. When they're walking past, they just see a cocoon and they're just like, oh, okay, this just looks very dull. It looks dry. It looks like nothing is happening. There's a stillness there. So today I'll ask you, is any of you feeling still? Are you feeling like nothing is happening in your life? Are you feeling like, oh, this person is getting a promotion, that person is having a baby? There are announcements everywhere around you, but you don't have any announcements. Okay, my ticker's not working, but that's fine. Sometimes our generation, we go through this thing where we feel like we have to constantly have notifications. We have to constantly have someone telling us, you're a big boss. You're doing well. I saw your promotion. I saw you on LinkedIn. But we ourselves, because we don't have that happening, we think that we're not doing well and we get down on ourselves. I'll tell you about a time when that happened in my life, and I'll tell you the process in which it took me through. I left a job in a very big position at Warner Music, and then I started a job at Virgin Music. When I started my job at Virgin Music, there was a huge global announcement. I was all over Billboard. My dad was calling me, they have called me that my daughter is on Billboard. I'm very proud of you. Yes. But what people didn't know and what they didn't see is I had been in that job for a whole year. And in that year, I was pregnant. I had gone through 2 emergency C-sections back to back. I was postpartum and I was depressed in the postpartum. I was rediscovering myself. I was rediscovering my team because I had a brand new team that I had to build. But all everybody saw was #1 market share in Nigeria, Virgin Music Group, Nigeria, headed by Ikazoboh. So there was a lot of praise. So I think when I was going to speak on this, the main thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that there are seasons of silence. And sometimes those seasons of silence are very internal. Like I said, there wasn't any announcement in that year. They just knew that, this girl has a job and nothing is happening. She has failed. Her team has failed. And she left that big job at Warner. I bet she was feeling like a big madam. And yes, I could have allowed those thoughts and, those things get to me. But like I say, I was cocooning, I was processing, I was developing, I was re-strategizing. So I think my main thing to say to all of you today is please allow your process, especially women. We don't allow ourselves time to heal sometimes after birth because I think the first thought is, I have to catch up. I'm out of work for X amount of time and someone else will jump in front of my promotion. If you jump in front of my promotion, that's your own. It's not my own. It's okay. Something should be said about silence in our generation. Silence, stillness, being able to process, being able to live in your own body, being able to live in your own space, being able to go through your own journey at your own pace without anybody else interfering and being very okay with that. So, like I first said when I started, how many of you in this room are feeling like you're just still, nothing is happening, no one is praising you, no one is looking at you? And how many of you are feeling like that is a bad thing? If you are feeling like that, I'm here to tell you that you're going through your process, and the process and the journey is a really important one, and it's actually the most important one. And I hope you go through that knowing that what you're doing is right. So now you know about cocooning. Thank you.